Hi there, I'm back. I am almost done with my makeup. I'm about to do my eyeshadow, and I just got the idea to record right now. I'm about to go into the studio. It's been a while since I recorded, so I've been to the studio quite a bit now. And it's been going pretty good. Going with this brown right here. I'm just going to my crease right here, mostly. Yeah, everything's been pretty good. I've been trying to just stay really grateful for everything. Really positive. Me and my friend, again, I'm going in my crease. Me and my friend, we talked the other day, and she owns her own business. She owns a smoke shop. So I was chilling at her smoke shop because it's really cute. So we were hanging out in there while she was working. I'm gonna blend that out with the orange. Orange. Um, and we were just talking about self belief. That I kind of even though everything's going super good right now, I have to also believe that that I'm worthy when I walk into the room. And I really resonated with that because I'm sometimes I don't feel like I'm good enough to be in certain rooms, which is obviously not true because I wouldn't be in certain rooms if I wasn't meant to be. I just believe that. I always believed in myself, and it came more from scarcity, I have to. And now that I'm shifting out of scarcity, it's I have to relearn, I'm blending out. I can see my concealer a little bit right here. I'm blending it out with my foundation brush. I can see that I no longer resonate with the confidence, the false confidence that came from I need to do it, I need to do stuff. Now it's more I would say peaceful self belief, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's better phrasing for it, but yeah, instead of pushing, it's like you're trying to get into a house, but instead of pushing my way into the house because I'm already in a neighborhood. um oh my god, I have body oil on me. I can't open this blush. I'll be back with the metaphor. Give me a second. Dude, that's crazy. Imagine this takes forever and I record all of it. Dude, I think I could have already had it if I didn't have the oil on my hands. Ooh. Okay, you know what? That's a sign. That's a sign we're gonna go in Mrs. Dior tonight. You feel me? I only pop her out for special occasions. Look how easy that was. She's so pretty. I could close her and open her right back up. That's what was meant to happen right now. Yeah. So I think now that I'm already in the neighborhood and I kind of kind of struggled to get here. It's a metaphor. Um, Now I'm okay, I want to get in this house. This is my house. This is where I belong. This was my dream house the whole time. But now I'm I don't have to shut. I will no longer shove my way. I never had to, but now I will no longer shove my way anywhere. I will accept that this was always what was written for me, and I will enjoy myself blending everything out with my foundation brush now. Yeah, and that's something that's really been big on my mind. Allowing myself to believe my worth and practicing slowly. Not my hands, I've been doing that. Slowly allowing my nervous system to accept that I am worthy, you know? Because there's obviously a part of me that knows it, or else I would have never aimed for anything in my life. But yeah, I'm growing, which is natural. Everybody grows. Um, yeah. So I've definitely been practicing some stuff like that. Um, I feel so gorgeous right now. Sorry, I touched the mic. My bad. Yeah. I don't know. Am I done with the eyes? Am I done with the eyes? I guess not, because I'm questioning it. We're gonna go back in. Um, should we do Jacob or Dior? I'm gonna go with Jacob. Let me see what I can pull from Jacob. Okay, I want this dark one, I guess. Oh my god, it's a little scary. A little bit scary. I'm gonna go with this brush. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna smoke out the corner a little bit. Oh, I don't like that, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. That's okay. I'm gonna grab this tiny little brush. Thin. It's much thinner. Yeah. When I'm in the studio, I think I'm like a little bit intimidated by the equipment and being able to really do the work that the clientele needs and deserves. So that's something that's like a little bit scary for me. But yeah, I definitely am worthy of being there. I went to school for it, so like I can learn it and I know enough that I can build on. She wants to be dramatic tonight. Yeah, there's a little bit of fallout. I'm gonna blend that out. Grab my foundation brush and come back. Try to clean her up. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so I'm grabbing another clean brush and just wiping and blending the fallout away. Blending, 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 blending. Okay, she's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and do the same thing with the same brushes in the same order. Let me see. Wait, let me just blend this out a little bit more on top. It's a little bit opaque. Wait, I think opaque means the opposite of what I think it means. It's a little bit translucent, so let's get a little bit more pigmentation. Okay, cool. Super cute, super dramatic. Oh, I love it. Okay, okay. Do the other side now. I'm gonna start in the outer corner and then make my way to the middle and blend out that way. I can already see fallout, so, and this is such a dark color. Let me try to blow it away. That worked a low key. So I'm gonna blend it out again with the clean brush. It just like has my skin tone on it. I'm gonna grab this, which I use for my translucent setting powder, and just blend it in the shape that I want it. Ugh, I'm gonna look so gorgeous tonight. Oh my god, no. Yeah. Oh, I love this so much. The other day I was in the studio and I called. No, no, no. And I texted my old friend from college and I was like, I miss you. And then she was like, babe, I miss you. She was like, I was just thinking about you. And that shit, when I got home and like actually walked in and looked at her messages, I was so happy. Okay, so initially what I wanted to do was do this on the bottom, but I was too scared because I thought it was going to be too dramatic. But now that I have the top done, we're going in on the bottom. So I did that again with this brush. But the bottom, I definitely want it tighter. So I'm going to go in with this. It's like very thin. So we're going to just go like that. And then swipe it to underneath. Um, yeah, and then, I ooh, I opened this. I was definitely using Jacob, but my instinct was to go with Dior, so I'm not gonna question myself. I'm just gonna go in with the darkest Dior color, which is a very dark brown, and then I'm gonna go right under my lash line, not tight line, but right under with the powder. Yeah, so we were finally able to talk on the phone today, and it was so nice to hear from her. You know, I definitely missed her because she's one of those friends that like you don't see all the time, but when you do, it's very lovely. And when we talked, she said she had been thinking about me and she wanted me in a music video she's planning out next week. She's planning it out next week. I'm not sure when the shoot will be. But that made me so excited. So excited. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. Don't take things personally. Because if it was up to me, I would see all my friends all the time. But we uh, we all have our own lives, and you can never take it personal. If someone can't make it to a hangout, or if you don't see somebody for a minute, especially her because she doesn't have social media or anything. So you know, it's like it's really understandable. Like she's really off the map for real, for real. And you could always be like, oh, if somebody really wanted to, they would. But sometimes, man, you just gotta be like, whatever. People have their own lives, and don't be afraid to reach out when you miss someone, no matter what. You know, if you're a girly pop, be a girly pop, and if you're a girly pop and you're a lover girl, be a lover girl. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you feel it. That we're gonna go through the emotions and sad and dramatic. I feel like there's nobody with a heart like us and stuff like that sometimes. But sometimes people are really just busy. Sometimes people just got stuff going on, and I'm itchy, so I'm just gonna go in with with that same clean brush and pat my itch. Yeah, so don't let other people stop you from being a lover girl. Don't take things personally. Be a strong lover girl with a strong heart. When I get overly emotional and I talk to my big sister, she's grew up a tomboy, you know. She tells me I gotta be strong, and she's told me that once, twice, and it just really stuck with me because it's like, she's right. Like I see now that I've heard that from her, like I really see where sometimes I'm very sensitive. Yeah. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like you can't feel your emotions, but you gotta get through it and tell yourself, be strong, be strong. Don't be mean. Be nice when you're telling yourself to be strong. But know that you are capable. I'm gonna go back in with Jacobs. Almost forgot this step, but we do not. We do not skip steps here. I'm gonna go in with this. Wait. I ran out of brushes. Clean brushes. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this brush. It's just like a angle brush. I'm gonna wipe it off on my wrist to catch any old. Yeah, see, I had a dark color on there. I don't know if you can tell these dots. You could tell. You could tell. I had a really dark color on there, which would have messed up what I want for this. But yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't need this one. I'm gonna use this pointy side of this brush because I didn't ever really use this side. I used the other side. I'm gonna go in with this. Oh, I'm gonna go in with this sparkly pink nude color, and I'm gonna just put that on my inner corner. Blend it out a little bit. Blend it out a little bit. She's so pretty. She's it. She's that girl. Okay, cool. Alien girl. Yes, 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 yes. And blend that out on your brow. What is it called? Brow arch? Yes. Um, yeah. So I think the main messages for myself lately have been to believe in myself and hold up. I'm gonna go back in with the clean brush, grab a little bit of the pink, highlight my cheekbones, highlight, need more, highlight my cheekbones. Pretty girl, pretty girl, ooh. I'm gonna go back with this and just rub some on my nose. And then on my cupid's bow above my lip. Yeah, so believe in yourself. Allow your love to be kind, you know, not take things personally. Give love to give love. Don't give love to receive it in friendships. In any relationship, really, you should just give love to give love. And if you don't feel that you are being respected, then that's a different story. But, if you truly feel in your heart that someone is worthy of your effort, your time, your thoughts, your heart space, then give love and don't be afraid of rejection. That's easier said than done because I'm afraid of rejection too. That's a human trait. It's not a default. It's a very important trait. But don't let it rule you. Don't let fear rule you. Allow yourself to love and be loved. Because if I didn't hit my homegirl up because, like, she isn't very active socially, then I wouldn't know that, wow, that girl is out there thinking of me and wants me to be a part of her life. I just don't know what that looks like for her. That might look different than what I want her to be a part of my life. Like, I didn't say that right. Her wanting me in her life may look different than me wanting her in my life. And sometimes you have to meet somebody halfway. You know, being a spoiled girl, being the only girly girl in my immediate family, I didn't grow up, you said that. I grew up, being able to have expectations sometimes. But as I grow into a beautiful young woman, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back in with this one and blend out the bottom line, even though it is a little bit thick. But I'm just gonna do it because there's still a lot of product on here, and I want it a little darker. Uh, yeah. Even though I'm used to having expectation and proximity to people, it's okay. It's okay. That's part of being humble. You know, being humble is, again, I'm itchy. Being humble, a lot of people throw that phrase around. Oh, I put glitter on this. That's okay. More glitter is never bad for me. uh, yeah. I was talking about that with my therapist too. Like, humble. It's like, yes, but some people have different experiences with being humble. And that means different things to different people, like I might be humble when speaking to somebody and understanding them because everybody has flaws, including me. But I'm not humble when I am going into a room for opportunity. I have to believe in myself. And somebody might be like, "Oh, she's this," or they might assume different things because the way I walk or talk or whatever the case may be. But everyone's different, and my humble times when God wants me to be humble might be in a different case than when you believe you should be humble. You know, there is a certain capacity, a certain amount of confidence that I need to function in my life. That might be different than the amount of confidence you need to function in your life. You might not be putting yourself in the same situations as somebody else. So they might need a lot more confidence. They might be putting themselves out more, or they might be putting themselves out less. They might need less confidence in themselves. So that's something I was also talking about recently, is just being humble is a really broad subject, and I think that people get lost in words, including me. Some things have connotations to them for other people that we might not have. So yeah, stay humble when it comes to other people. Stay confident when it comes to opportunities in your life that you're looking to take. I'm going in with individual lash clusters. Your girly bought some lashes, and then the black duo glue. Classic. Pretty girl work. Yes. So I'm gonna go in with some small eyelashes. That didn't work. Oh wow, it's taking off like the whole thing. That's not what I wanted. Oh, these are tiny. Yeah. I don't, as y'all could tell, I do not write anything down before I do this. I just chat with you. So I know I definitely talked about multiple different things in this video, and I hope that it was not too hard to go on this journey with me. um, you know, this is kind of the style I want to do for right now, and I'm sure my style of video and content is going to change and develop as I become more consistent. But for now, this is what I want to do. I want to just talk into a camera and have a minimalistic channel where I'm honest about things and I can rant. I have a lot of people that I rant to, like my therapist and my sponsor, but somehow I still need another platform to rant on. But I'm very lucky. I can say I'm very, very lucky to have a sponsor and a therapist who will listen to me and guide me in the right direction. Honestly, if you're struggling with anything in life, I would highly recommend finding a good therapist that really suits you. I started therapy. My first session ever, I was like maybe like 9 or 10, 9, 10, 11. I was in the 7th grade when I had my first therapy session. So I've had multiple therapists throughout the years, and some of them had good therapists, some of them not so good therapists. Um, but who's to say good or bad? Really, in that case, I think it's just like therapists I got along with and therapists that weren't right for me in that moment. And right now, I have a really great therapist that is really working great in this moment. Um, and a sponsor that keeps me active in sobriety, keeps me focused on my goals. She is in the film industry, and me and her just have so much in common. That it's really easy to talk to her and get the advice and really like feel like, okay, she gets it. Like she gets what I'm going through, and she motivates me because she's done great work and is continuing to do great work in her industry. Excuse me. Yeah. So wish me luck to expand on all the ideas that I've talked about here with you today. I'm gonna come back with updates. I've been having a really good time making these videos. I have procrastinated since my last one a bit. I think it's just been because I've been busy. And I love being busy at the studio. I'm very, very blessed. I'm not complaining at all. I'm doing what I want to do. But yeah, I've been busy, so I do want to upload more frequently. Um, just give me some time. Keep coming back, and I will keep making videos. That's all I have. Have a great one. I'll see you later.